Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, afternoon and evening. Welcome to Mechanic Kitten. And this is Cyrus here, and I just wanted to show you how to replace spark plugs on this 1.3 liter Toyota Yaris. Extremely well made car, in my humble opinion. Good enough for obviously point A to B and short distance traveling. First step is to take these 4 bolts out. I'll take the Iridium NGKs, and I'm not doing any product placement. You need 10mm going there. Beautiful. Number one, this thing has a tendency to fall, and I'm just filming one-handed. See how easily it falls. You don't necessarily need a gun. You can even use your ratchet set or just a spanner for this step, but if you have a gun, even better. Just don't do it one-handed like I'm doing, because you don't want something like this to drop into your engine bay or whatever, and then there will be trouble. There you go, easy. Then you use the other one. And then take that one out. Then take the other one out. Beautiful. Then you can use either your fingers. This car is practically new. With one hand it's hard. You need to take out these clips. For this step you can even take the battery out. I don't think it's going to be a massive problem, but just to be on the safe side, you can take the battery out, like disconnect the battery before unplugging any of these. If it's your first time especially, you just want to gain confidence as you go. Okay, with the 4 10mm bolts removed, as well as these plugs been taken out, then you can just wiggle these ignition coils out if you have to clean the surrounding area from dust and everything. Do that, your prerogative. And then the next one, I like to position them in an order where they will just go back to where they came from, so I don't want to change their position. Okay, and then that one right there, and these two have sort of detached from their gaskets, which is okay. And then down there, I don't know if you can see or not, we have our spark plugs. Yes, right there. So what you need for that is the spark plug socket. You definitely need one of these. That goes in there. Okay, to take it out, you have 2 solutions. If you have a gun, you can use the gun, but just make sure that the gun is positioned so that it can take the spark plug out. You should never install the spark plugs with the gun. Okay, this poor car has suffered from conventional spark plugism, I call. I'm not a big fan of conventional spark plugs, although really for applications like this doesn't really matter that much. And these don't seem to be in terrible shape. You can see the car has been running quite well, but I prefer proper Iridium spark plugs, made in Japan, NGK, Denso, good stuff. One-handed is hard, but so that's the difference between Iridium versus conventional, like you can see there. Brilliant. There we go. All we need is to just put them one by one back into the engine. So this one, right, goes in. And hand tight it first. Then use the ratchet to. The rule of thumb, as I heard, is hand tight, then ratchet for half a turn. So once you tighten them for the first time, you need to go back and retighten them, because you want to crush this little washer, and that has to be, that kind of seals it. All 4 spark plugs are in their locations. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Everything has been plugged in, and now we put the cover in. That's the cover. Make sure everything is taken care of, nothing is insecure, all these wires are all good. For the injectors, everything is good. Yep, all done. Then we will put the cover on, and these are our little 10mm nuts, say, and we go there. Thank you, cameraman. For sheer luck, I received a very good cameraman, very professional. Okay. That way. Yep, beautiful. Yeah, it doesn't need to be too tight. That's it, all done.